For years, the story around artificial intelligence has been pretty consistent. It's the exclusive domain of, the corporate giants.
Ones with endless R&D budgets.
Exactly. The companies with huge dedicated data science teams. If you were a small business owner, AI just it felt like a futuristic concept, inaccessible and way too expensive.
Right.
But today, we're looking at a collection of material that proves that entire narrative it's just obsolete. The landscape has completely flipped.
That's absolutely right. What we've learned from synthesizing these viewpoints is that the old prerequisites for using AI have just evaporated.
Gone.
Gone. AI is now built to be accessible. It's frequently low cost, or in many cases, even free. And it's almost all delivered via the cloud.
And that fundamentally changes who can use it.
It does. You don't need a big infrastructure budget anymore. You just need a problem you want to solve.
So that challenge of having a limited technical team or, zero capital expenditure budget, that's essentially gone.
Precisely. And that's why our mission today is really tailored for you, the listener. We're going to distill the practical, step-by-step roadmap from these sources.
Okay.
We want to show you how you can achieve quick, measurable results, not next year, but maybe next quarter.
And all without hiring a PhD in data science.
That's the goal. We're focused on turning AI from a fantasy into a functional, low-risk partner for your business's growth.
Okay, let's unpack this. So let's start by establishing the core strategic shift.
Yeah.
If we're looking ahead at 2025, the key trend isn't some new complex algorithm. It's the simplicity of deployment.
Right.
The sources all paint a picture of AI becoming almost plug and play.
The barrier to entry isn't just lower. In many cases, it has vanished. We're seeing an explosive growth in these ready-made cloud solutions.
Off-the-shelf tools.
Exactly. The off-the-shelf tools that you can connect to your existing systems, like right now.
Yeah.
You just interact with them through a simple web interface.
Yeah.
There's no need to write a single line of code.
That immediate availability must fundamentally change the timeline for a small business owner who needs results fast.
It does.
But the natural instinct when you see a shiny new technology is to try and do everything at once, right? To just overhaul the entire operation. Is that what the experts recommend?
Absolutely not. And this is where the wisdom of the sources really comes together.
Okay.
The consensus strategy is all about gradual, manageable growth. You must start simple.
Just one thing.
Identify one single, clear, painful problem. The task that just eats up the most non-revenue generating time. Tackle that with a simple, inexpensive tool, and then, and only then, you expand once you've proven the return on investment.
So it's about integration and validation, not massive disruption.
Exactly.
That sounds smart. So if a company is looking for those initial entry points, the easiest, lowest risk places to sort of dip a toe in the water, where should they focus?
You want to focus on the fundamental functions that rely on repetitive data processing. You can start with implementing smart customer replies for frequently asked questions, or automating some basic data analysis in your spreadsheets, even streamlining marketing schedules or doing some basic sales forecasting based on historical trends.
And these are all things available through platforms we already use.
For sure. They let you test the waters with really minimal risk.
So we move straight to the low-hanging fruit, automating the tasks where businesses currently bleed the most time and resources. What are some specific high-frequency manual tasks that someone could automate, say, this afternoon?
Well, think about all the hours spent on tasks that don't really need human ingenuity.
Right.
For customer service, it's managing that deluge of repetitive inquiries. The "what are your hours?" or "where's my order?" questions. A simple chatbot can handle 80% of those 247.
And scheduling, the back and forth emails are a huge time sink.
A huge sink. Tools that automatically manage appointment booking and meeting coordination can just eliminate hours of that. Then there's data hygiene. Updating data tables, making sure spreadsheets are current, or automatically tracking the status of invoices and orders. These are all immediate wins. They free up your actual human staff for the creative, customer-facing roles.
We're talking about achieving high-volume efficiency without needing massive computing power. And this is where the technology behind the scenes becomes so crucial.
It is.
The core tech enabling this low-cost shift is something called small language models, or SLMs. What exactly are these, and why are they such a game changer for small business?
Here's where it gets really interesting, because SLMs represent the perfect specialization tool. Think of the giant models, the LLMs, as encyclopedias.
Right, they're trained on the whole internet.
The whole internet, which makes them incredibly flexible, but also huge, expensive to run, and very demanding of resources. SLMs, on the other hand, Models like Mistral or Phi 2, they're more like specialist consultants. They're trained on smaller, more focused data sets.
Or they're narrower in scope, but much more efficient.
Exactly. Because they're smaller, they require dramatically fewer computing resources. They're far cheaper and faster to operate.
Which is perfect for a small business.
It's perfect. They're ideal for focused tasks, like synthesizing 100 customer reviews into 3 key pain points, or drafting specific targeted email responses based on previous conversations, or even generating marketing content that fits a very specific brand voice.
So you get high-quality, targeted AI results without the massive resource load.
And that efficiency is the economic driver behind this whole revolution. It makes enterprise-level analysis accessible to absolutely anyone.
Okay, so we've cut out the wasted hours, we've reduced repetitive labor costs, but saving time isn't the whole game. How do these small, fast tools actually put more money in the bank? Let's transition from basic automation to the strategic use cases that really drive growth.
This moves us into leveraging AI for deeper business intelligence. And a great place to start is customer relationship management, or CRM.
Right.
AI enhances this way beyond just simple database maintenance.
So how does it move beyond being just a glorified contact list?
Well, AI analyzes comprehensive customer behavior. It's not just what they bought, but how they interact, their engagement with emails, their sentiment across all their communications.
That allows for hyper-personalized messaging.
Exactly. Making sure the offer they receive is perfectly tailored to their history. But more strategically, AI can track satisfaction and, crucially, identify the early warning signs of a customer who is likely to churn.
To leave your business.
Right. By analyzing the sentiment in their last 20 communications, it can flag a problem.
Yeah.
This allows for a proactive human intervention at just the right moment to maximize customer retention.
And tools like HubSpot CRM or Zoho CRM, they offer powerful, often free tiers to get started with this.
They do. It's very accessible.
That ability to predict failure is incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
Okay, another huge area for small businesses, especially those handling physical goods, is inventory and supply chain management. Overstorage or running out of stock can just kill your margins.
Oh, overstocking is a silent killer of small business profits. Manual forecasting often just relies on simple historical averages.
And that's not enough.
Not at all. AI goes far deeper. It uses sales data, but it also factors in external variables like seasonal trends, supplier lead times, the impact of a marketing campaign, even what your competitors are doing.
So it's building a much more complex model?
A much more complex model. And by doing that, AI accurately predicts demand. This directly reduces both overstorage costs and the risk of costly stockouts. We see systems like TradeGecko or Zoho Inventory applying this to keep inventory levels optimized.
And the savings are real.
They are. The analysis shows AI can prevent that 15% stock deviation that's so common in manual forecasting. That's a huge margin saver.
And of course, there's the relentless demand for content in marketing. Small teams need to look as professional as large firms. What are the quick wins here?
Smart marketing is all about automated content generation and personalized delivery. We're talking about using tools like DALL-E or Adobe Express to generate high-quality images, even short videos, very quickly.
Replacing expensive agency work for routine stuff.
For routine needs, absolutely. AI can write compelling SEO-optimized product descriptions instantly. Then it can set up, test, and manage multi-channel marketing campaigns across different social platforms.
And the sources also highlighted the growing regional support, mentioning specific tools like Arabi.ai for high-quality, culturally nuanced Arabic content.
That's right. This is really about scaling your marketing reach without having to scale your team size.
Let's not forget internal logistics either. HR and team management tasks, they can be tedious and are often prone to human error or bias.
HR is a significant opportunity for automation. Think about screening hundreds of applications for a new hire. AI tools like Recruity or Zoho, people can automatically screen and rank CVs against objective criteria, instantly suggesting the best candidates. I read one case study where a small retail operation cut their HR manager's screening time from 20 hours a week down to 3.
Wow, that's tangible.
It is. And beyond hiring, these tools can manage administrative functions like preparing initial interview questions, handling complex shift scheduling, and tracking team performance efficiently and objectively.
That is a comprehensive list of applications. But I have to ask the practical question. We've been throwing out names like HubSpot, Zoho, Google Cloud, Microsoft Power Automate. For a small business owner, those names can often signal big enterprise expense. Where's the hidden cost?
That's a critical point, and you're right to challenge it. The hidden cost used to be the complexity, but that complexity is now segmented.
What do you mean by segmented?
I mean, you are absolutely right that Google Cloud AI or IBM Watson are massive platforms. But the key insight is that small businesses don't buy the whole platform. They use the smallest possible slice, often available on a free or near free tier.
So we're talking about cherry-picking specific components.
Exactly. For instance, Microsoft Power Automate has a simple free tier that lets you connect your existing spreadsheet to your email client. You're just using one small tool for one task.
Okay.
The sources explicitly cite these big names alongside more integrated solutions like Zoho AI, ClickUp, Notion, and of course, general-purpose tools like ChatGPT. The whole ecosystem is designed for low financial commitment upfront.
And for businesses with specific regional needs, like Arabic content, the material mentions localized platforms like prompts.ai or specific deployments from companies like BotPress. The accessibility is truly global now.
Right. And with this low-cost toolkit, the next step is crucial:
Hmm.
implementation. Our sources provide some vital, actionable advice to avoid disaster.
Okay.
The absolute non-negotiable rule number one, and it's repeated everywhere: identify one single clear problem before you expand. Do not try to solve everything at once. Small success builds momentum.
What are the other non-negotiables for a smooth implementation?
First, choose tools that integrate seamlessly with your current workflows. If a new AI tool requires you to overhaul your entire operating system, it's the wrong choice for a small business just starting out.
That makes sense.
Second, always use the free versions or the lowest monthly plans first. Test and validate the value before you commit significant capital. And critically, before you even think about developing expensive custom solutions, try the existing off-the-shelf tools first.
And if you need specialized guidance.
Seek local consultations, especially from platforms that offer native language support.
So this strategic shift means the ultimate result isn't just about looking modern. It's about a tangible financial outcome.
The benefits are measurable and significant. You get a threefold advantage.
Okay.
A significant reduction in operational costs from automation, faster decision-making because you're getting real-time insights, and the ability to scale your operations rapidly without immediate heavy hiring. You gain the ability to operate 24/7 and look professional, even if your team is tiny.
So what does this all mean? The powerful takeaway from this deep dive is that AI is no longer a luxury for the rich. It's a necessity for growth and competitiveness for every single small business.
Absolutely.
You can stop viewing it as this massive infrastructure project and start seeing it as a series of small strategic improvements. You can start achieving noticeable results this week just by implementing a simple chatbot or an automated scheduling tool.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, given the vanishingly low barrier to entry and the competitive edge AI offers, the important question is no longer if a small business should use AI.
Right.
It's what specific, painful, manual task are you going to automate first this week? That choice right there that defines your competitive future.
We love hearing about your experiences. Please share your opinions and suggestions. Tell us how you've started using these tools or which problem you plan to solve first right there in the comments section below.
And if you found this deep dive valuable, we ask you to show your appreciation by hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and activating the notification bell.
Yeah.
And please share this content with others so they receive all our new material.